La alineación del Barcelona será...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati.
Peter, I think there's a good chance that opposition strikers today will have their work cut out with Vitor Baia, simply because he's been a high achiever all through his career, and that winning mentality remains very, very strong.
Yeah, the judge keepers by absence of mistakes, and he makes very few.
I'd be happy playing with him behind me.
And we're underway. Griezmann. It's gone out for a throw-in. Ah, good steal. He just read it. Guerrero. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He won't be happy with that one. That's really well manoeuvred. Has a look and plays it forward. David Villa. The pass has gone astray. And he thumps it clear. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, well played, well played. Guerrero. And that is expertly dealt with. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Nice interception, well timed. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Cartagena deciding to turn to the long ball now, that is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but, you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got...
David Villa! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to...
Vinicius Junior! They've done it! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Vinicius Junior.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Barcelona have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. David Villa. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Great defending, strong and determined. Vinicius Junior. Hits one! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Barcelona find a position of real strength now.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Martinez, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He can run onto that. David Villa! He has done it! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Messi. Messi, and Messi! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
It's become a case of men against boys.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Guardiola is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Well, that has not gone well. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Can he finish? And it's come back out to him. It's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
The fullback is in acres of space here.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Vinicius Junior. That's a shade optimistic. Now he's off and running. Gets into some space. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, what a half. For one, pretty much ideal. For the other, utterly dreadful. And we're only halfway through.
Barcelona have been more or less perfect, I would say. Their manager's all smiles, and he's got every reason to be.
Barcelona dishing out what has been nothing short of an absolute mauling. The game is surely already in the bag, but there is plenty for the boys to talk about during half-time.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 8, Griezmann.
And the second half gets underway.
El dorsal 17, Benzema.
And he was quick to react. El Jabari. And the counter is on. He's gone forward. And it's Messi. Vinicius Junior. Messi. Messi! It's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And yes, it's him again. El Jabari. Oh, just skips past his man. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's had it taken off him. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Vinicius Junior. Messi. He's going for goal! Alaba picks it up out wide. He rises! High and ultimately harmless.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Succumbs to the pressure. David Villa being hunted in packs.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
And it's Maradona. Oh, he's onto this. David Villa. That is good alertness. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. No way through there. Alaba. Messi on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a third.
He looks a really hungry player right now. He's had a shot! Oh, taken with style! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. He's on a charge. He's had it nicked away. The pass is intercepted.
El dorsal 5, Modric. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Forwards and with intent.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Now it's Maradona. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
David Villa. That's a sharp pass. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 10, Messi, será sustituido por el dorsal 21. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Barcelona are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Maradona looking to add to his goal. Guerrero. Cartagena do have a chance to counter here. And he's intervened well there. Modric. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Oh, can he get onto this? Alaba. Played back. And it's Lewandowski. What a throw in. Oh, played through for the wide man. And they're back on the ball again. He's got the shot away! And that may well be that. That is that. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Barcelona definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And so, the national anthems.
And this is now today's lineup.
Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are... David Villa! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he's gone backward here. And it's Guardiola. Looks for the finish. Now, who's going to be first to this? Guardiola. And here's Messi. He's got the shot away! He's scored!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Number 10, Lionel Messi.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Yeah, although that first goal is a welcome boost, they can't afford to ease off now. To do that would simply be inviting danger.
Guardiola did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Looking for the run. Brilliantly cut out. Thuram charging forward, the ball at his feet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Thuram must have made the worst possible choice there. It was crying out to be released left.
Engages and forces him off the ball. He's been picked out. Has a go! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Vinicius Junior, De Bruyne, Roberto Carlos, Griezmann! They want to be quick to recover this. So what can they make of this? And it's De Bruyne. And here's a chance. And that certainly packed a punch. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Roberto Carlos. Vinicius Junior. He's got away. That has been knocked clear. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Ukraine leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Sterling. Messi does well to get it back. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Mkhitaryan does really well to win the ball there. 30 minutes gone. It's a good foot in there. Gallagher cuts out the pass. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Yamal gets his pass away. Vinicius Junior. That is lovely. Backward it goes. And it's Guardiola. David Villa. And the shot! It's in! And this is getting better and better. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Ukraine are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Vinicius Junior! That's really well cleared. Davis.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Yamal. David Villa.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And here's Vinicius Junior.
There will be 1 minute
showing
added
great
time.
feet there. De Bruyne. And it's Messi. And the whistle goes for half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Ukraine go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Yamal. De Bruyne. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And he was quick to react. Good spot, he's seen the run. Davis with a cross. Terrific header! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Thuram shapes to shoot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Mkhitaryan gets over and intercepts. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Oh, important interception. Done delicately.
Davies really was well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's Davis. Oh, well played. Costa Curta. He won't be happy with that one. Ukraine in a very solid position, 2 to the good. Davis. There's the
The
shot!
attendance for this match was
It's a carbon copy of the
72,306.
previous miss.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Works it forward. And claimed it back swiftly. And here's Davis. Davis delivers. Ukraine are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Mkhitaryan. Pass is just off target. Oh, good-looking ball. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And smartly reclaimed. And here's Davis. Now it's Thuram. Thuram! Guardiola. Now it's Torres. No, that was never going to make it. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Adams. David Villa being hunted in packs.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Davis. And it's Stoichkov. Moved on forwards. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Otamendi. Torres. Thuram. Now that looks a decent ball. Great defending, strong and determined.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Torres is in a really good position out wide. Ukraine can consider themselves just about safe now. And the counter is on. Can he get it through? Fernando Torres. And he's managed to get free. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
Substitutions taking place.
And a header! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Adams demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
A case now of complete control. Adams makes the interception. No, again there's no way through. Beckenbauer. Oh, super ball. He's picked his way through. He rises! Oh, taken with style. What a great header, got plenty on that.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
So is this the start of a comeback?
There will be 3 minutes.
And the number on the board is 3. Beckenbauer.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Torres. Roberto Carlos. Yamal. Now, what about a counter-attack? And there goes the final whistle. They needed to win, and And they have won. It is a triumph. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Ukraine really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Just a quick announcement. We would like to inform you that CCTV is now in operation for you.
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial.
And there they are. Please
The matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, It adds to a massive sense of occasion.
And this is now today's lineup.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my...
Can he finish? And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Vinicius Junior. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And here's Sterling. Good spot, he's seen the run. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now that's well seen too. Has a look and plays it forward. And it's Davis. Oh, easy pickings there.
Footballing width usually identifies with...
Up he goes! Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. And he could not have picked a worse time to give one away. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Goal! After 12 minutes is number 7, Raheem Sterling.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Thuram. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that pass isn't the best. He's found a way through. Thuram. Decent hit! Roberto Carlos is there, and he can get that clear. And it's going to be another corner. Tries a header! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Thuram. Oh, shooting chance! And it's there! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
It has been an extraordinary start to the game. The gap already 3.
There they go, hunting again.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. David Villa. De Bruyne. Messi. Closing in on goal. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Vinicius Junior. De Bruyne! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That's really well cleared.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
He's had a hit! They've done it! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
So is this the start of a comeback? Mkhitaryan. And he's intervened well there. He's shifted it to the flank. And it's Davis. He's got away. Crossed in early. Oh, what a climb! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Jamal! Oh, well spotted. Had to be at his very sharpest there. And the keeper beats it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Griezmann. Messi. Madsen. Chance here to counter.
There will be 3 minutes
Mkhitaryan.
added time.
And it's Davis. And here's Griezmann. It's gone for a throw-in. Now it's Griezmann. Another throw-in. It's a mighty effort! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Gallagher getting this one clear. Beckenbauer. Gallagher. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Everyone, please welcome our players to the field.
And the action is back underway.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Mkhitaryan. Yamal. Foot in. De Bruyne, who does have an assist to his name. Vinicius Junior. He's in a good position here. Messi. Davis. Adams makes the interception. And here's the chance to counter. Gallagher. Oh, there's a probing ball. Vinicius Junior. Oh, well played. And they've got a throw. So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Substitution in progress.
Oh, played right into his path. He has found the way through. And the shot!
The attendance for this
He
match
did
was
so well to create the room to get the shot away.
Otamendi. And Maatsen. Adams. Threads one in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Chips it through. Now it's Thuram. And he's managed to get free. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's De Bruyne. Short changes him with that pass. Guardiola is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Stoichkov, a real chance if he can get... David Villa! Dispatched clinically.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
After 75 minutes is number 9.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
David Villa. Beckenbauer, big chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. It's their second corner of the game. Gets his head to it! And that could have brought them level.
I don't think he can quite believe he didn't capitalise on that. He clearly fancied his chances.
Dinks one through. Dink through. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. That is good alertness.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but
David Villa! It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Oh, he's burst through. Davis tries a shot. It's off target and by quite a way.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
Into the last 5 minutes.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now the finish! It's there! 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
He could be in here. Conte. Milinkovic-Savic. Stoichkov. He might be in here. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
So the perfect chance to get one back. Stoichkov ready to try one. Stoichkov! Oh, super goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Drama at the death. Is there time for one more twist? Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
And that's that. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, obviously they'll be disappointed with the loss, but, you know, they'll be back on the training ground working through their problems that will undoubtedly have been highlighted.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin.
Hello,
a very good evening to you all.
This is a Lost Children's announcement. With the